welcome back to Motorcycle Rescuer. I am the Motorcycle Rescuer. My name is Charlie. I've just been thinking about kind of what's going on. I guess some updates. The CAF Racer project, I'm waiting for an extra thin walled spark plug to be able to remove and clean the spark plugs. We have new spark plugs ordered. They're coming, but like everything else, the post is very slow. The coils that I ordered for Nat's bike, they're 11 days late now. I can't remember what they said last. They always just say, just wait. But 11 days late from the estimated delivery date is quite long. I've got what I think is all the Speedo stuff for this bike now. So I've got the new Speedo, the actual worm gear, and I've got the new cable. I think I can put this back together. I have not got the seat cover. I ordered that from Wiimoto. Again, not necessarily their fault, but they're saying that's also 11 days late, and they're saying wait. But I think they might have sent me out a new one. That's going to turn up next week. I'm not sure. I'm going to come back to this. You recognise this bike from last week? This is Warren's bike. He parked his bike up this week while he was working. Warren's a key worker. He looks after NHS children while they are out working, nurses and doctors. That's his job. Anyway, he parked in between two cars. Stupid, but people do that. We've all done that. I try and park in bike bays. I trust them more. A car reversed into his bike, knocked it over, and drove off. He didn't catch the number plate. So we've got bent steering, dead battery somehow. The battery's brand new, so something's come undone or wobbled loose. It appears not to be charging. Steering's bent. The new box I put on last week smashed, and the side stand is bent. So you can see, I don't know if it shows there, it's quite in because it went over this way, so it bent. So this bike's in a bit of a state at the moment. It lost its one wing mirror, and then it's got a crack here. I don't know if this is savable, guys. I'm going to be honest. I said to Warren, I'm going to be honest. The steering is really bent. I don't know if we can capture that. I'll do what I do normally. I'll centre line the bars. So here's the line, okay, guys. So we'll centre line the bars. Let's get that. So we go straight down here, straight down here, straight down here, and then we've got a wheel that's pointing that way, quite dramatically as well. I said to Warren, and all after this drop, is your steering okay? And he said, yeah. He drove it home. I mean, to go straight, he needs to be, let's get the wheel straight. So to go straight, he needs to be, his steering is off that much, which is dramatic, guys. You feel that. I felt it immediately. So I think it's game over for him, but I am going to have a little look. I have a feeling that you can't twist any of these. Oh, we can't twist any of these forks. Like, I don't think it's just about the headstock turning, because I think it has a bolt through, but obviously I'm going to check that. And my last kind of epiphany I had was I'm waiting for this starter relay, a new one. And then I thought, hang on a minute, how do I know this one's blown? I assumed that this blew the cable, or the cable blew this, because after it did nothing, there was no power to the bike. At no point did I think, hang on a minute, did I notice that the leads were broke, so of course there was no power to the bike. I'm going to plug this back in, and this could become powered again. So I'm going to give this a shot. I have got a new one in the post otherwise. That's the first thing I'm doing, guys. Now I'm going to hook this up, see if we get power back through this bike. I'd love to hear if it runs after my old rebuild. I mean, a part of me feels like my rebuild blew it all, like it put too much pressure through it or something. So that's what I want to check. So I'm going to power this bike up. I think I'm scared, but and then see what happens. So scrap that last piece, guys. It is busted. It's this side. It's the side I did talk about last time. I can't even get the screw in, so I don't want to mess with it too much. Actually, I want to get the new one, you know, that we know is working and safe, and then I want to try it. So I am going to leave that for now. Let's see if we can do something with you. I don't know what way the worm gear goes in here, so I need to work that out. And then the cable I've got doesn't seem to be the same one, but I don't know. Let me have a good look at this, guys. We'll have a look together and see if we can work this out. Okay, guys, I'll show you what I've got. Before I show you this, I want to do a shout out to Motorcycle Man UK. He has a YouTube channel, a great mechanic, guys. He has a small channel. He's just building it up. I honestly, I didn't notice it. He messaged my videos a couple of times. I didn't even think about clicking, and then I clicked it the other day. He's got some brilliant videos, and he's got some brilliant tools. He's got a great garage. Definitely a great guy to have on our side when it comes to building bikes, because he's got all the tools, he's got the garage, he's got the experience, and he seems extremely nice and helpful. So I'm going to put a picture up of what his channel looks like right now, and then I'm going to put a direct link to his page in the description. Please click on it, please subscribe to him, give a couple of his videos a watch, give him a thumbs up, drop him a message, and let's share the love a bit, guys, because it doesn't hurt you to click that button, but it means a lot to us. Obviously, anyone who's not watching Nat's Nackers Yard, get on there. Nat's a brilliant mechanic and a brilliant painter as well. If you want to learn how to paint with a can and get it looking like showroom, then Nat's the guy. Actually, he does amazing jobs. Miracle maker is what Nat is. So check them two out. Here's the new cable, guys. It probably is the right one. I just don't know. And then this is the worm gear. This is the little fella that's been causing so many problems because it kept getting lost in the post. I think this is the 5th one I've ordered and the 2nd one I've received. The company are quite nice. They send them out again. It's just really frustrating, the post at the moment. I weren't sure what way the worm gear goes in, but it only goes in one way because there's a square part inside here. It's square, and then that's where the end of the cable goes. So it goes in this way, guys. It's meant to have a bit of grease on it, so I'll put a bit of grease on it, shove it in. And then the other thing I'm not sure about is the end of this looks different. It hasn't got the same clip. I think it's this clip I'm missing. Do you remember last time I had to slip one on? I had to cut it, slip it on, and that's how it bolted in. I think that's what I'm missing. So I'm going to look under the seat and see if I've got that. I'm sure I have. If I've got that and this appears to work, then we're back into the game on this, and we're back into a running, riding bike. If the Speedo works, it's a running, riding bike with a Speedo and an MOT. So I'm looking forward to that. And then as soon as the seat cover comes, I will chuck that on. I'm sure it will be extremely frustrating, but we'll work it out. So yes, let me. I'm going to grease and put the worm gear in. That's just pushing, guys. You can't go wrong. Grease, push. And then I'm going to look for that extra piece under the seat. I'm sure it will be there, and see if I can get this cable dropped down in, and let's see if we get some sort of working Speedo. That would be stunning, I think, guys. That's the one thing this was missing before. So we might as well get this bike as good as it can be. I quite like its quirky nature, I've got to admit, guys. So guys, I'm not actually sure if that fix worked. I'm rubbish with that intricate worm gear stuff. I never get it right. But obviously we will soon find out. It's all back together as it should be, and it's all up here. I'm just going to kind of see if it moves at all, really. Yeah. Sometimes the reason the worm gear goes is because the metal worm gear on the inside chews up or something. But I don't know. So I'm going to chuck some air. I think this tire's flat. Yep, flat. and chuck some air in the tyre, and then just run it just up and down here, or take it up and down there, just see if it does anything. I highly doubt it. Even if it doesn't, guys, I'm giving up on the Speedo, I have to admit, and I'm going to just bolt it back together with the new seat at some point, because there's only so much I can do for this bike. It needs to move on. So guys, don't ask me how, but that Speedo fix worked. That is a working, greased, new Speedo, new worm gear, new Speedo cable. Last thing I need to do is bolt that onto that bolt there. That's what actually holds it all in place. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's coming together, this bike, guys. I'm going to put that bolt on, obviously, and then button up the front a bit, I think. Let's get this looking like a bike again. If I can find the pin stripe that I already had, I'm sure it's there, I mean it is there, then I think I'd like to... Alright! Yeah, good, you? I think I'd like to pinstripe down here with the red, all the way down there, on both sides, and then that will kind of tie in the blue, green and black. If I could be asked, had time, had the paint, I'd paint this cap red, again, just to kind of tie it all in. And then I'm not really sure, I can't remember what this bit all looks like, you know, properly, so I'm going to get that on and then see if we can put any more tiny red touches there. Oh, it's nice, it's nice. It rides great, by the way, guys, it rides beautifully. What I should do is chuck on the indicators. Let's get all that done, chuck on that back light. I'm leaving this alone because it has touches of red that I like, so I'm leaving that. And then we've got a black seat cover coming at some point. So, oh, thank God, it's finally ready for the road. Guys, any of my watchers interested in this bike, obviously when it's finished, I promise you it's safe. It's got an MOT, it is not that much faster than a 50, it's registered as a 50. If you want to take it, let me know. I'm thinking 550 to a watcher. It'll probably go up online for 850 with the condition that they obviously use it off-road or get it re-registered. And I'm going to throw in the 50cc engine we've got in case they want to convert it back. Because remember, we established that that engine did run. It was the coil pack that we'd swapped that failed us. So yeah, so let me know. This bike is or will be ready to go on the button. Starts, runs, rides, brakes, shows your speed, and everything will work. So I'm going to do a bit of buttoning up on this, guys, and then we'll see what's happening from there. We'll see it look a bit more like a bike. So guys, terrible filming, but I kind of want that. I don't want to show off the bike until it's ready. Sultan just dropped off his new exhaust for his ER5. Obviously we did it in a socially distanced way. It's just a standard exhaust, guys. We will wrap the pipes down to the silver, and we will polish the silver. At the moment, if the bike is happiest like that, then that's kind of what we're going to do. So that's cool. He's got a brand new air filter, although I don't think he's bought that. And what else? We're waiting on the new spark plugs and the specialist spark plug remover tool to get the CAF back up and running. I love the pipes down there, guys. You know, the new buyer can have them, but they're really antisocial. They're really not great. So that's it. But this little puppy, the front is kind of coming together, if you see it like that. Again, I do want to show you all properly after. And what exactly am I showing you? What did I just do? Oh yes, sorry, it's the indicators, guys. Look, so front left, new one is on and working, and then we've got the front, the rear left is on and working. It now looks like a happy little bike again, so that's good. Right, so what am I doing now? I need to put 2 bolts in this here, two screws just to hold that on, the rear light. All the lights work, guys, all the lights, the indicators, everything works. And then I'm going to pull it out, and I have to sadly put a couple of little screw holes through here to hold these on, because they're not, their fixings have gone. So a couple of cable ties, probably one there, one there, maybe even one there if I'm careful, to make sure it's fully secure. It has to be fully secure. And then the only thing letting this bad boy down is that, but I'm due a cover any point. Okay guys, here we are. We're very close to calling this bike done. Lights working, we got normal beam, we got high beam, I think. Let's have a look. Yes, high beam. Should have all 4 indicators. Let's go right, right, right. Good, let's go left. Oh, hang on, go left, left, left. There you go, we've got left. And we've got left. Let's switch that off. I want to... Can you switch the lights off? Yeah, because I don't want to kill the battery. Right, indicators off. The actual bodywork's looking alright, guys, overall. I mean, you can't really see it. It needs kind of a bit of a layer of wax. And of course the seat cover needs doing. That will be black. But if you can picture that done, then this is the bike you've got. You've got a black, some matte, some blue, and bits of red. I believe all rear lights and brake lights work. Excellent. It runs and rides beautifully. The tyres are good, and it's a nice bike overall, guys. It is. I quite like it actually. I quite like it. It's kind of chippy. There's something about it that's quite neat. I put the side panels on now, guys. That's down there. They're the lower rear side panels. They've just been off since the beginning. Now, when I think about this as a project, it kind of winds me up, because I've got this bike. If I can find the picture, I'm going to post that picture up now. But when I got this bike, I could have just moved it on. I could have just taken it, done Lisa a favour, sold this on, but that wouldn't have been okay. That wouldn't have been safe. It was missing 2 indicators. It was missing, the wheels were fairly flat. The brakes were terrible. I've given them front brakes a service. And it just wasn't right. It had no speedo. Speedo wasn't working at all. And it just needed tweaking to be safe, okay? Just needed bits and pieces. And we've done that. So we've got a really nice bike here that I would happily jump on and use every day myself. So I'm glad about that. I do want to give it a wipe, and I want to give all of the black parts and blue parts a coat of the turtle wax. But it has to be a dry day. And apart from that, it's a clean, a bit of wax, and moving on. So I like it. I like it because someone's going to really kind of enjoy this bike. They're just going to jump on it. I'm telling you, this engine's great, guys. This is the original clock, the original mileage for the engine, so it's only done 15,000. It's going to last you a while. Good, I'm pleased with that. Okay guys, here it is. This is the extra thin wall 18mm bike socket. I actually went to Halfords this morning to try and find one of these because I was impatient. But this is what we need to get these spark plugs out. I'm going to pop the spark plug out. I'm dead set it's going to be black, caked and need cleaning. And I think for my peace of mind, I'd like to fire this bike up today. I want to hear it again. Yeah, okay, we've still got that pipe on. So, yeah, I don't care if it's really loud at the moment, guys, but I'd like to hear that this is a runner again for my peace of mind. So, let me pop these spark plugs out. I'll show you quickly what they look like, and we'll give them a clean, because the new ones aren't quite here yet. But as soon as they are, we'll pop them back in. What also turned up today, which has got me really excited, was the seat cover for the Vespa. Seat covers there. It's in black. I can't wait. I'm going to throw it on tonight. Someone's going to have a nice running, riding, good-looking bike ready and advertised tomorrow. How does that work in full lockdown? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm kind of allowed out because I am a NHS worker and a key worker, but I don't know how that works. But and third but not least, Nat's new coils have turned up. So tomorrow, I'm already excited for tomorrow, guys. because we'll get to hear if the ZL600 fires up. Now, I stand by them coils that both me and Nat bought separately were rubbish, absolute crap coils. I've ordered from a new company. They're not Chinese, they're not originals, but they're meant to be OEM quality seconds. So I'll chuck them on tomorrow and we'll see what we get. So exciting times, guys. Let me pop these spark plugs out. Okay, guys, I would say my suspicions were right. It's black, it's rusty, this spacer doesn't move at all. It's terrible. Obviously I can clean it up, but I know Sultan's ordered some new ones. And I bloody saw these this morning at Halford's. I'm going to clean it up anyway, guys, because I want to see if the bike runs again, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to give it a bit of a clean up, see what it looks like, and then I'll see how I feel as to whether I'm going to plug it back in or not. Alright guys, spark plug number 2. Let me try and focus in here. It is shocking. Shocking. That's never going to work. 2 things. If Sultans haven't arrived tonight, I will go back to Halford's tomorrow. I saw 2 of these on the shelf earlier. And I'm not going anywhere near putting these back in. I'm not cleaning them. They're not going anywhere near the bike. 2 new ones, either tonight that have been delivered to Sultan, or tomorrow morning I'm going to Halford's to get new ones. And then that bike, I think, will fire and be happy again. I'm so glad I got that out. It was really a pain in the arse because of the amount of crap down there. And you can see it's just corroded terribly. So, yeah, we're halfway there, guys, with this bit. I'm sure they failed the bike and they stopped it sparking. I think we'll hear this bike running tomorrow. Okay, guys, I'm slowly running out of light, but check out the new red stripes down the side. Yeah, look at that. I think it all ties in now nicely. So we've got black, blue, red stripes, every light, everything works as it should, and it's a great running bike. I may film some of the seat cover recovering tonight, but I may not. They are a right pain in the arse.